Actually, it was not a hard decision at all. I moved away from the Rode Wireless Go system to the new Fulaim X5. Why did I make that move? Is this the best microphone in the market at the moment with full of value and for the price? Tag me along, let's check it out. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Vic. In this channel, I make videos on photography, videography, tutorials, and all sort of camera gear stuff. If this is something of interest to you, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification. And towards the end of the video, if you enjoyed it, if it gives some value to you, make sure you hit the like button. It greatly helps me a lot grow the channel. And let's jump right into the video now. As a disclaimer, this microphone was sent out to me by Fulaim. I really want to thank Alex from Fulaim for organizing this and sending this out to me. Thank you, Alex. I really appreciate it. I'm not paid in any way by Fulaim, so this is an unpaid review. So whatever I say, whatever I give opinion or feel about this product is genuinely from me, unbiased. I'm going to break this into 5 different sections. Number 1, why I moved away from Rode and moved to Fulaim. Number 2 is the actual features of the Fulaim X5 microphone. Number 3, how versatile this microphone is. I'm going to show you different ways how this microphone can be used and utilized. Number 4 is my honest, unbiased opinion, what I actually feel about this microphone. And number 5, finally, is I'll show you where you can actually go get some discounts on this product. I'll leave you some links below for it. Why did I make the move? Guys, of course, Rode is a great brand. Rode has been there for a very long time. And I've been myself a Rode user for a long time. Don't get me wrong. However, with things going on lately around the world, the forefront reason or the core reason for a user to buy a microphone comes down to a very key equation now, which is affordability plus performance is equal to value and satisfaction. This is where the Fulaim X5 beats the competition left, right, and center. This microphone is made for beginners, intermediates, content creators, filmmakers. It could be anyone, or it could be someone who's also looking for a one mic for all purposes. The Fulaim brand have actually hit a clean home run with this Fulaim X5 by giving a microphone to users which has the versatility, which has the performance, which has all the features built into it for an incredible price. And that's what we're going to look into, see what the features are, what sort of price we're going to pay for it, and how well it's going to give value back to you for what you're paying. Even before we jump into the features of this microphone here, I've already got the biggest feature of all. Is just, I love it so much. I just want to show you even before I break down all the features. It's the magnetic option on this transmitter. If you look at the back, you can look at this clip here. So normally how I've stuck onto my hoodie here is by using the clipped onto my hoodie here. But also if you look at the transmitter, there's a small magnetic piece. I'll show you how strong this magnet is. It's so satisfying. That's how far away the magnet and the transmitter is. That's how powerful the magnet is. It doesn't come off at all. Let me show you again. That's how far, and that's how powerful the magnet is. Fulaim, I love you for that. I just wanted to start this off even before I go into the actual features. This is so satisfying. And how you use it? Either you display your transmitter by putting this magnet inside of your shirt or t-shirt, and then like this transmitter with the magnet inside. You don't have to use the clip. Or what you can do is take the magnet out. If it's a professional environment, you can actually put the actual transmitter inside your t-shirt or shirt and put the magnet like this. You can only see a small patch of black, which is not too bad at all, but the actual transmitter is inside. So let's dive into the actual features of the Fulaim X5. The first standout feature is it's the one-touch noise reduction button. So with one touch, you get that noise reduction on your microphone, which eliminates all the background noise to a certain extent. And let's see how it actually works. Let me show you first what you need to do in order to get into the noise reduction mode. If you look at the transmitter, on the side, you see a yellow color button. So what you need to do is you need to click on the yellow button just once, and then the second blue light turns on. That means you're actually in the noise reduction mode at the moment. So you click it back again and it turns off. In order to actually demonstrate this, I've got one of these noisy fans here. This is my very old fan which I used to use in my desktop PC 4 years ago. So this has this very crappy sound to it. So I'm going to use this sound as a background noise to check the actual transmitter to see how the noise reduction performs. What you're hearing right now is the microphone hooked onto me with no fan noise. Now I'm turning the fan noise on, and this is how it sounds with the fan noise, what you're seeing and listening to at the moment. I'm pretty sure you can hear the actual fan noise and my voice together. Now let me turn the fan off and turn on the noise reduction. So now I'm going to turn on the fan and let's check out how much noise is eliminated. Now you're listening to the Fulaim X5 with the one-touch noise reduction activated with the background fan noise to it. Do you see a difference? If you see a difference, leave a comment below. Let me know how it sounds. So this is the noise reduction, which is one of the standout features from the Fulaim X5. Let me turn this off and let me turn off the noise reduction. And this is how it sounds without the noise reduction while I'm talking to you. The second standout feature from the Fulaim X5 is the onboard memory. This microphone has an inbuilt storage function where you can store your audio files without any audio frame drops, loss, or any sort of issues. Let me show you how it works. If you look at the transmitter, it's got the yellow button which I used before. Now what you need to do is you need to long press the yellow button for a few seconds and then the red light turns on. If you see the red light, that means you're actually started to record your voice or sound or whatever you're trying to do into the actual microphone. You get a very generous 4 GB of space. This function is only for audio backup. This shouldn't be your primary source to get all your recordings into your microphone. You still got to do the way you're doing, storing them into an audio recorder, or you're getting into a SD card. But then this adds on to the benefit of saving your files. Also, when it comes to recording the files, recording and deleting files are in circles. So whatever the files are recorded onto the internal 4 GB space, once it's full, it automatically gets deleted in cycles and then it restarts all over again and then records up to 4 GB. So you got to be mindful with that. And the files which are recorded onto the onboard memory will be on WAV files. And also these files will be transported onto your preferred computer or laptop or phone through the USB cable which is provided in the box. This microphone is packing with features one after another. Now the third one. This is a UV case design. So this case actually has a built-in UV system where it actually sterilizes your transmitters and your receivers after use. How many microphones or any microphone so far in the market has this? Big brands, small brands, any brand. Comment below if you know one. If you open up the case, can you see those golden pins on the top of the case? That pin works as an ultraviolet rays. It sterilizes your actual transmitters and receivers after use. So when you put them back into the case and when you actually close it, it sterilizes them for 5 minutes and automatically turns off. Open the case, it turns on automatically and it gets paired automatically. And when you close it, it sterilizes the actual transmitters and receivers for 5 minutes, turns it off automatically. Awesome feature. Kudos to Fulaim for it. How long is the charge for? Will it last long? That's a big question mark. This microphone gives you 18 hours of use. So once fully charged, each transmitter gives you 6 hours a piece. So that's 12. And the actual case is fully charged 6 hours. And the full cycle of these transmitters, when the case is fully charged, you can charge these two transmitters full for 2 times. That means you can use these fully charged twice. You can use them once, drain the battery and recharge it again in the case. You get another full charge and you can use them. Next, as part of the feature would be the compatibility and the flexibility of this microphone to use with different gadgets like the PC, the laptop, mobile phones. We do get a camera cable which we can actually connect to any camera, the 3.5 pin onto the camera. So it's more flexible, more universal. And not only that, we have these mobile adapters. I am very, very pleased and satisfied that Fulaim came out with such design, because not only these are adapters, but these are much more flexible and useful when you're using them on a mobile gimbal. So if you have a look, this is the lightning port and this is the USB type C for Android mobiles. So when you click onto them, when you actually put them onto the mobile, pretty straightforward. So it connects on, and then you got to put the receiver on the other end if it's an Android phone, and then you're ready. Plug and play, and you can get awesome sound from a mobile phone. So you take this off, and you connect the same with your connect the same with your lightning cable, and put your receiver, and your iPhone is ready for some awesome professional sound. So these two adapters, what you see here, is very, very versatile and very useful. So this is a beautiful add-on to this microphone system. So the next feature would be the multi-mode audio output. So in this microphone, we have three different options. One, you can actually keep it as a mono mode. Then you have the stereo mode, and then something we have as a safety mode. So let me show you on the receiver how you change them from mono to stereo to the safety mode. Let me jump on to my phone camera to show you that. So if you look at the transmitter 2, it's currently on mono mode, and on the left it's got the volume button. It's set at four levels. So in order to change the mono mode to the other modes I was talking about, is if you look at the transmitter, it's got a power button on the left and a set button on the right. So you need to hold on to the set button for a few seconds to turn the mode. So when you click on it, now from mono it's gone to stereo, left channel and right channel. And now from stereo, if you long press the same set button, it'll go into MS, which is the safety mode. In safety mode, the right channel is always 6 decibel less than the left channel. This part of the video is about how versatile this microphone can be used by any individual. Everybody knows this can be hooked onto the camera wirelessly, and you can use these transmitters to your t-shirt, shirt, or you can just hold it in your hand and you can talk to it. But there are more to it. There are other ways which is going to interest you. Let's have a look one by one. The first setup is the desktop setup. So this is so versatile. This can be set up on a tripod of your choice, or it could be a mic stand which you use for shotgun mics or any sort of podcasting mic or anything like that. So this one here is on a normal table tripod with a quick release plate, and I've got a hot shoe or a cold shoe on top of it, and I've got this microphone here. The next setup is the vlogging setup, which is the most commonly used in YouTube. A lot of vloggers use their mobile phone as a main camera and start vlogging. And I've got the Fulaim X5 on the top of my mobile phone holder, which has a cold shoe, and I've got the microphone hooked onto it. So when I'm actually vlogging and I'm talking to someone on the mobile phone, and this is how it's going to sound using the Fulaim X5. Hi everyone, my name is Vic, and I'm talking into the Fulaim X5 microphone connected on to my adapter, which I use on the actual phone. And another interesting way you can use the Fulaim X5 microphone is actually on the boom arm. So this is a typical podcasting style. So if you want to do podcast, or if you're owning a podcasting channel and you're thinking twice to buy another microphone, this does it all. A microphone for all purposes I've shown so far, so versatile. You can hook on the X5 microphone onto the adapter which I use here to the boom arm, and then your podcasting is ready to go. And this is how it sounds. And finally, an interesting way you can use is like this. So I've got a monopod, kind of a very slim tripod here, like a mono tripod, which I've got it onto a small foldable tripod, a foldable stand, and I've got the Fulaim X5 here on a cold shoe onto the 1/4" thread of the monopod. So the purpose of this is I can use this in two different ways. One is I can use this, get this wind muff, and I can interview any talent. So any professional interviews or anything like that, I can stand and I can show it to the talent and get the voice out of the talent professionally. Or another interesting way which I really love is I can extend this boom arm, the monopod, so it goes all the way like this, and I can stand and I can keep it on top of a talent if I'm shooting any short movies or any documentaries. So it depends on the length of the actual extension. So I can use this professionally to get audio from the talent, staying away from the talent. Guys, I think this is an awesome microphone. For the price what you pay, which is under $150, you get so much of packed features into it. It performs really well. It sounds really well. It's got an amazing battery life. It also gives you that ultraviolet sterilization inside the case. It's a rechargeable case. It's Type C. It's got mobile adapters, which you don't have to go buy them separately. What else do you want to ask for? How many microphones come brands offering you all this for this price? It's just a stunner. So I really appreciate Fulaim coming out with this X5. Also, great news is at the time of this video, they have come out with the updated version of the X5 where you can actually put these two adapters to what you saw before, the Android one and the Apple one, actually inside the case. They have actually put slots where you can actually keep them inside and close it along with the box so you don't lose them. So the ones you're going to purchase hereafter will be the new updated version. What I see in this is Fulaim is listening to their creators, listening to the end users, taking feedback in the most positive way, in the more constructive way, and coming up with products where users are happy. So the equation I was talking to you earlier is exactly what Fulaim is coming out with. Great work, Fulaim. Thank you for this opportunity for me to make this video. I'll see you in my next video. Hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell notification, give a like, friends. Take care. Bye.